I'm gonna keep this very simple. I'm not trying to tell anyone what type of diet to eat, but simple guidelines that you can follow. I'm gonna show you how to structure meals in a few different ways. All of your meals should be based on protein. So you've got your protein, then you've got your veggies, which can also be your carb source if you want. Give yourself half the plate of veggies or more. Here's where you can play around with your carb source. You can either add additional veggies, or you can add a carb source that has fiber and additional protein like lentils or any other type of bean. You can replace this carb source with a little bit of a freshly baked sweet potato. Portion sizes matter here, a cup or a half a cup. At this point, you've got a complete healthy meal. Protein, carbs, these also count as carbs. And they're also obviously a great source of just vegetables with a lot of micronutrients. I actually used olive oil for my green beans, so I've got a fat source in the green beans already. You could opt for something like a salad, and then you could put your dressing on here. I usually like to make my own. You can take your chicken, slice that up. You could have the sweet potato on the side. You can also have like beans on the side. You can also double up and add a ton more veggies. If you are super hungry and you really just want to eat like high volume, take this sweet potato away. You can fill up your entire plate with the veggies and then just have it with your protein. This is a very easy way to meet your goals for your lunch and dinner. Now for breakfast, you could either go with something like eggs and egg whites, chicken on the side. You could also have a side of Greek yogurt or a little bit of a protein shake. And that is just to make up for the amount of protein that is going to be lacking if you're not getting enough from eggs. One single egg is 6 grams of protein, and then one egg white is only 3 grams of protein. You can then have a delicious side of a few Yukon Gold smashed potatoes. I like to make mine with a little bit of sea salt. Sometimes I'll also add a little bit of crushed cooked garlic, and then just a teaspoon of grass-fed butter. You can do something like these. These are the Ezekiel bread English muffins. You can do 100% whole grain bread. Sometimes I'll just add more veggies. You can also completely omit the potatoes, sweet potato, or even whole grain bread, and have something like a banana, or you can do something more lower glycemic like blackberries. Another great option if you're really hungry is to either have some of this oat bran, and you can mix that with either your favorite protein powder, or you can have it as a side to complement your eggs. And then you can add on things like your berries or even a banana. You base your snacks on protein too. I really consider it more like a mini meal. So that could look like having a little bit of a smaller portion of chicken breast, and then just adding that to like a smaller portion of vegetables.